Hi, this is Tony Poulos and I'm reporting today from a beautiful location overlooking Barcelona at this year's Mobile World Congress. Today I'm meeting with David Slider, who's the Vice President of the Product and Solutions Group around communications and media solutions within HP. David, HP has just announced Communications as a Service initiative. Could you explain exactly what that is?
Our CaaS solution is, the best way to think about it is enablement solutions for service providers to allow them to take the full power of the cloud and bring it to their existing or new small medium business customers. There are a couple main parts of it. One is a aggregation layer, a SaaS aggregation layer that allows them to take their own or third-party SaaS cloud component services and aggregate them together into a compelling bundle for these, for the small medium businesses. And we've pre-integrated that enablement layer with 4 exciting independent cloud services, 2 from HP and 2 from partners, to build a compelling bundle that the service provider can resell out to small medium businesses.
And who will be your customers for the service, and who will the service be aimed at?
The end user will be the small medium businesses, and when I say small medium business, I mean in the true sense, right down to the 5-6 person company and up through the hundreds. So they will subscribe on a classic SaaS model, so a user pay model, to the service provider to get that pre-integrated bundle. If you think about it, prior to this type of offering, the end user is being forced into being an aggregator themselves. They have to choose, where do I want to get my email, where do I want to get my voice, where do I want to get my my web page, etc., my unified communications. All of those services, if they're technically advanced, it's not that big a deal. They can pick and choose, but it's not efficient, it's not integrated. With this type of solution, they'll get an integrated bundle that pulls everything best in class together for them. One price, one-stop shopping, etc.
How will the operators offer the service and actually price for it?
The offering will be consumption used. We want to make it work with the service providers to make it simple and easy for the end small medium businesses to sign up. So it's a user pay, so a per subscriber per month. It will be typical. There will be some variance where there may be a flat rate and an add-on type thing, but the classical sense will be a per user per month type charge.
And what do you think will be the main attraction to communications as a service?
The biggest attraction will be simplicity and best-in-class services. So by simplicity, I mean that the user will not be forced to aggregate and try and make everything work together themselves. That'll be all pre-done and offered as a compelling bundle. And the bundle will allow the service provider to pick world-class applications and put them in, so they don't have to go to the lowest common denominators. For example, some of the pre-integrated services, we've taken Microsoft's UC, which is obviously world-known, together with BroadSoft's IP Centrex, an HP network IVR solution, an HP video surveillance solution, and a partner IP contact center. So that the combination of that is very powerful for small medium business, and quite frankly out of reach for a huge percentage of them without this capability.
What, if anything, will prevent people from coming and using communications as a service?
We've done a lot of work at what potential inhibitors would be and what the workarounds and the differentiators for a service provider will be. Some of the biggest are classical SaaS challenges: security, access. And when you think about it, that's a huge differentiator for the service provider in terms of if you are a self-integrator as a small medium business and you're taking the over-the-top provider, that's over the public internet, and you get what you get. May be good, may not be so good. By getting it from a service provider, for years they've been offering quality of service enabled access and VPNs and such. So by bundling together that high security, high privacy assured access, having single sign-on, things like that, the small medium business can focus on their business and not worrying about the security, the privacy of their customers or their own.
I understand that HP has made a number of other announcements at this year's Mobile World Congress. Would you like to tell us about those?
Sure, it's really exciting times for us, and there's lots of great stuff coming out. It's hard to pick just a few, but the one this week that we're really excited about is around subscriber data management. If you think of HP's background in the IT world, we're leading in virtually every facet of IT, and that combined with the telecom's knowledge and background in the CMS division, we've pulled together a very powerful subscriber data management that allows it's the evolution of our of our HLR and our classical portfolio that allows service providers to have a 360-degree view, pull all of their subscriber data into one place. So that may mean access to data that was in legacy databases that had high latency, slow access times, so we can replicate that in higher speed things, we can federate, we can consolidate, etc. But the important point is service providers can now implement business policies and make decisions based on a real-time or near real-time 360-degree view of their subscriber data.
Of course, operators and service providers are being challenged by over-the-top providers of services to their customers. Do you see communications as a service and even software as a service providing them with some security against erosion of that market?
Absolutely. I mean, CaaS is that value proposition precisely. It's about HP enabling the service provider to not fight the software as a service battle in terms of trying to stop it or slow it down, but to take full advantage. As I said earlier, the service provider can add quality of service, they can add access, they can add mobility, they can add single point billing, they can add single sign-on, etc. All kinds of attributes that they can add to existing SaaS, classical, best in class, bundle them together, make it simple, make it easy, make it affordable in terms of a user consumption model. I think with the CaaS solution, a service provider can now take full advantage and basically leapfrog the over-the-top guys and win.
David Slider, great to have you with us, and thanks for your time.
Wonderful, thank you.
Thank you.